With 2021 coming to an end, it's time for us sports gamers to look forward to the new year, and with that comes new games to also be excited about for 2022. There are a number of highly anticipated sports games slated for release next year, and in this episode of Sports Gamer Show, I'll give you my list of the top games I'm looking forward to playing in 2022. But before I get to that list, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you're an avid wrestling video game fan, you know how much of a failure WWE 2K20 was. Things got so bad for the franchise that 2K decided to skip the release of WWE 2K21 in order to have more time to create a much better game in 2022. We recently got a glimpse of what to expect with WWE 2K22 as 2K released a gameplay trailer showcasing more realistic character models, new controls, and new modes like My Rise and My Faction. Full details are expected to be unveiled in January, with WWE 2K22 slated for release in March. Gran Turismo 7 is all about delivering more of a classical Gran Turismo experience after the more experimental multiplayer-focused Gran Turismo Sport. GT7 is set to release on PS4 and PS5 in March, and the hype surrounding it and its incredibly immersive gaming experience is at an all-time high. A handful of the game's innovative features and visuals have been unveiled in a series of recent videos, and it's sparking plenty of excitement throughout the gaming community. Among those features include the game's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers being used to recreate the feel of being in the driver's seat, along with the use of ray tracing to create more realistic visuals and the inclusion of over 420 cars and 90 tracks. March can't come any sooner. Back at an EA Play event in 2020, EA confirmed that they are working on a brand new Skate title in Skate 4. This will be the first new game in the Skate franchise since Skate 3 in 2010. During the initial reveal, the game was said to be very early in development. Aside from the announcement that Skate 4 is happening, very little has been revealed and we have yet to see any gameplay footage. However, we do know that the game will be coming out for PC based on a tweet back in August. There have been no official announcements regarding the release date of Skate 4, but expectations are that the game could come out in late 2022 or early 2023. Skate fans will be praying for the former. In March, EA Sports announced its return of its golf video game franchise under a new name in EA Sports PGA Tour. The next-gen game had an expected release date of spring 2022, however a change to the release date has now been communicated through the game's official Twitter handle, shifting the launch to a future date. It was suspected that the game would arrive in line with the start of the sport's major season, beginning with the Masters in April. However, with this latest announcement, it could wind up being later in the year. Whenever it's released, we're expecting a full next-gen experience, but little is actually known about the game as of yet, other than the fact that the 4 majors will be officially licensed, along with the FedEx Cup playoffs and the Players' Championship, and the inclusion of the LPGA Tour. Many consider 2K's ESPN NFL 2K5 to be the greatest football video game of all time, myself included. So the return of NFL 2K, even as an arcade-type game, is a highly anticipated one. Originally set to release this year, 2K announced that its upcoming untitled NFL arcade game has been pushed out of fiscal year 2022, which means the game's release date has been moved to beyond March of next year. When NFL 2K was announced as in development, the company said it will be working on, quote, non-simulation football video game experiences, meaning the game will not be like EA's Madden franchise, which has exclusive rights to create NFL simulation video games. Now, when this 2K NFL arcade game releases next year, it will be the first time in well over a decade that anyone but EA has released an NFL football video game, and it's one that NFL video game fans hope is worth the wait. So which of these games are you looking forward to the most? Are there other sports games in 2022 you're itching to buy come next year that weren't mentioned on my list? Make sure to let me know in the comments, and again, subscribe to my channel, follow me on the SGS social networks, and feel free to add me on Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network at SportsGamerShow.